Bom dia from Vidigal, guys. Those are my neighbors here, the kids from Vidigal.
Nós estamos brasileiros!
See!
Estamos brasileiros!
The Brazilian zombies here, guys. Favela de Vidigal.
É a tropa do Vidigal.
Bom dia.
Tropa do Vidigal. Tropa do
Right, guys, good morning from another day here in the favela of Vidigal. And today, well, it's time for something new here in Rio, because I'm going to leave tomorrow, going to continue the Brazilian adventure. There's an unfriendly dog here, my unfriendly dog neighbor. And yeah, so far here in Rio, I've only shown you guys the favela, the dark side, what the favela I've been living in. We've been to the Blonde real quick, but apart from that, only the favela I've been living in here, Vidigal. And in the last video, we've been to the biggest favela of Brazil in Rocinha. And now today, it's time to explore another side of Rio. I mean, what is the first thing that comes to mind when you think of Rio? Arguably, Copacabana, of course. Copacabana, Brazil's most famous beach, and arguably the most famous beach in the world. The beach soccer World Cup, the beach football World Cup always takes place there, for instance. It's famous for its magnificent and scenic beach parties. And today though, these days, the reputation of Copacabana has changed a lot, to say the least. Nowadays, Brazil's and Rio's most popular and most famous beach has changed somewhat into a, heaven for thieves and robbers. It has become one of Rio's most feared places these days, when you listen to what the people say. And which is why today I've decided to check it out. Is it as bad as people say it is? Is it truly a place you should avoid? Or is it just overblown? Let's see how it is. Let's check out Copacabana. Is it as notorious as people say? Or is it just a normal beach? Let's check it out. Another bad example, or let's say example of the state of people living here in the favelas. People are lovely though. The only downside to living here is the smell, I can tell you guys, because it's super smelly. It's a different world down there at the beach where we are heading to now. So alright guys, what I want to find out for you guys watching today is Copacabana as bad as they say? I want to see whether it's true what people say, whether Copacabana really is as sketchy these days as people say. Right guys, all in all, after staying in this favela here now for nearly a week, I can tell you one thing. It feels safer than I thought it would be. But the only thing which is a bit special here, especially if you're from the West, from a, developed, rich country. I mean, from time to time, now and then, you'll be seeing some young guys with guns in their hands. Just this morning I was having a coffee here in the streets of Vidigal and just randomly saw two young guys, like teenagers, 19 years old, 18 years old, with massive machine guns in their hands. And it's just a normal sight here, because these people are literally the security here. They are the security of the favela. And everyone here in Rio said, especially here in Vidigal, that it's safer up here in Vidigal than down at the beach in Copacabana, where we're heading to now, especially Copacabana, and also the other places, Leblon and Ipanema, the rich areas. Because here, up here in the favela, nobody is going to rob you. because people, you know, are standing together as a community, and basically, like, the dealers or the narcos, however you want to call it, are taking care of security here. But yes, as I haven't yet seen much of the other side of Rio, I haven't yet been down to Copacabana. I've only been up to Jesus Christ, the Christ statue. But apart from that, I've basically only been around here and in Rocinha with you guys. So now I want to check out Copacabana before leaving. And I'll be back in Rio in a few weeks because I'll be flying back to Europe. I've got a flight booked back to Europe, back home from here, from Rio, because it was the cheapest that I've found from all over South America. And so I'll have to come back for a few days. And yeah, I reckon at the end of my trip I'll then make a conclusion, because I want to stay in another area that time, not because I don't like it here, but because I want to see what life is like on the other side of Rio, in, you know, how it is staying in another side of Rio compared to the favela, so then I can give you guys my conclusion of what's better. Well, I can tell you that staying in the favela is safer than I personally thought. And of course, it's going to save you a lot of money. But now, let's check out whether the bad reputation that the famous Copacabana has gained over the years is true. Right guys, waiting for the Uber here now. It's been pulled up. I can tell you this guys about Rio, when you come here. Uber is super reliable, super cheap. The Moto taxi, the Moto Uber, which is going to pick us up now and get us to Copacabana, only costs like under €3, like $3 it costs. So yeah, super reliable. And you can always choose, which is pretty cool, between motos, Moto taxi and cars. And always opt for the Moto taxi because they're a lot cheaper. Made it to Copacabana guys. Check it out. Right guys, it's quite a windy day today. It's still very hot, but fortunately not as hot as usually. It's a bit windier today. It's fucking up my hair, but yeah, it's alright. We've made it to Copacabana, a neighborhood and a beach which used to be Brazil's, and Rio obviously, fanciest beach. The fanciest beach and most touristic beach in all of Brazil. And obviously also the most famous. Arguably it still is the most famous beach, check it out. And over the past few years though, let's say over the past 10 years, the reputation of this area has changed, the reputation of this whole entire neighborhood. It used to be one of Brazil's safest and Rio's fanciest and the most popular among tourists, among visitors from all over the world. But in the past few years this has changed. The place has become, they say, quite criminal and dodgy and dangerous, especially at night, but also during the day. And nowadays, locals and especially tourists, visitors from all over the world, prefer to stay in neighbouring Ipanema, which is down there. And even though it's a bit grey today, guys, it's still super hot, believe me. It's super hot. Rio is one of the hottest places at this time of the year where I've been in my life.
Australia?
No, Australia.
Where are you from?
Luxemburgo.
Nice to meet you.
Sim. No, tá bom. Obrigado. No, Rita. No, tá bom. Obrigado. No, obrigado. Right guys, you see, immediately I got asked to buy weed. So, seems like actually up in Vidigal and Leblon on the beach where I've been before. Yesterday I just chilled on the beach in Vidigal, and I've also already been to Leblon beach. I've never ever been asked for drugs, but here immediately after 5 minutes I got asked for drugs. No, obrigado. Obrigado. Ah, tá bom. Obrigado. And yet again I got asked. This time I got asked for coke. Wow. Seems to be the beach where drug dealers come to sell to tourists these days. So when you're into drugs and you're in Rio, then this beach might be the place for you. Find what you're looking for. Guys, I found something I never expected to find in Brazil. Check it out, we've got a big picture of Lionel Messi here with the Argentine flag behind it. A todos los argentinos acá en Rio de Janeiro hay un bar argentino, parece. Mira. Right guys, well I figured so far here, because I've just off camera been asked for drugs again, twice, for all sorts of drugs. I think Copacabana is just like the drug dealers' beach, you know, where they're all coming down from the favelas and selling their drugs to tourists and, yeah, locals that come here, you know, spend the day on the beach. I think this is why this place has now gotten this very bad reputation, this shady reputation. Over there, guys, we can see the Sugarloaf Mountain, the Pau de Açúcar, something like that it's called. But yeah, this is it guys, this is the most famous beach of Rio and all of Brazil. Probably the most famous beach in the world, arguably. A few weeks ago, at time of recording, this beach here was filled with Bosteros, with Boca Juniors fans. Because the Copa Libertadores final, the South American Champions League final, between Boca Juniors and Fluminense, who won it, took place here in Rio, and there were thousands, tens of thousands of Boca Juniors fans who made the journey here. And there are so many videos online of all of the ultras of Boca Juniors lining the beach here, lighting flares and stuff, singing, and yeah, beautiful scenes. I actually got asked by some Boca Juniors fans to come here for that final, but I couldn't. Back then I was still in Mexico and I couldn't come down, unfortunately, but yeah, would have loved to be here for the final. Daí Boca, to any Boca Juniors fans watching. Toda a gente me diz que Copacabana é peligroso, isso é verdade?
Um pouco.
Um pouco?
Mas assim como qualquer outra parte do mundo.
Ah, sim.
Você tem que saber se localizar, tem que saber andar nos lugares.
Então, Copacabana é mais perigoso que Leblon e que Ipanema? Ou é mesmo?
Eu acho que para vale continua da mesma forma.
Ok. A gente me diz que Copacabana é perigoso. Então, é verdade? Ok.
Tem momentos, exemplo, como vem bastante turista, quando tem bastante circulação de gente, aí por conta disso os batedores de carteira, né, se aproveitam para, como as pessoas estão no momento de lazer, elas estão distraídas. Por conta disso eles se aproveitam disso para poder assaltar as pessoas.
Então, é um pouquinho mais perigoso que Ipanema e que Leblon, pero mesmo?
É igual. É igual.
Igual, ok. Bueno, obrigado, bom dia, senhores. Well, one thing you can say about all of the Brazilians is that they're super friendly people. You're holding the camera to their face, they don't say nothing, they just continue giving thumbs up to the camera. Really nice people. Yeah, again, I didn't understand everything they were saying, but it was like the same thing. It was like, it's the same danger as anywhere else. It's the same as up in Leblon or Ipanema, because many tourists and richer bourgeois Brazilians come to this beach. So all of the Turks from up in the favelas, all of the Mandan, they come down here to sell their drugs or rob some people that don't watch out. But it's basically the same thing as if you'd go to a European beach, to a popular European beach. Speaking of which, I once got robbed on the beach in my life. And that was in Ibiza, when I was 18 years old. And to my three friends, my three mates that were with me in Ibiza watching this video, shout out to you guys if you watched it. But you remember, we were playing football on the beach, and suddenly two guys came up and played football with us, and one of them just stole one of our bags with some phones in it and some keys. Well, yeah, that happened in Ibiza. So Europe is just as dodgy as Brazil. Right guys, I'm now enjoying a coconut here at Copacabana. Does it get more Brazilian than that? For my thoughts so far on Copacabana beach, I mean, it just seems like a beach like all the other beaches. Many families with kids, loads of young people, and of course some hustlers around, loads of hustlers around, trying to sell you all sorts of stuff, from sunglasses to cocaine and weed. Well, yeah, I guess it's not any different to any popular beach in Spain or Portugal. And I think it is dangerous to leave your belongings unwatched here. But I think it's the same as in all the other beaches. It's the same as up in Leblon or in Ipanema that way. So yeah, I reckon in regards to safety on the beach, during the daytime, it's the same as on all the other beaches. Just a lot of hustlers around, so yeah. I'm now treating myself to a massage here on Copacabana beach. Oh, muito bom. Muy gostoso. It's very good, guys. An $8 massage, not the worst. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Santa. Santa here, giving me a huge massage. Santa, como Santa Claus. Happy New Year to everyone, by the way. By the time, a ti también. By the time you see this video, it'll already be the new year, I reckon. So Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you've had a great Christmas with all of your families.
No, República Dominicana.
Oh, yo fui en República Dominicana. Bonito República Dominicana, mejor playa del mundo. ¿Y tú entiendes? Ah, tú hablas español entonces, muy bien. Yo también. Sí, hablo español, mucho mejor que portugués. No puedo hablar portugués.
Sí.
Es muy difícil portugués.
Muy difícil.
Wow, right guys, that was good. I feel newly born. That was needed after more than 3 months of travel and sleeping in shady hostels. This was much needed. $8 for this massage, guys. 40 reais. Pretty nice. Recommended. Oh, I'm being called over.
Amigo! Do Brasil!
Bom dia!
Bom dia!
Aqui Copacabana.
Copacabana, Brasil!
Hey,
Muito bom.
toda a gente allá dice que Copacabana é perigoso. Verdade?
Copacabana é perigoso? Mais ou menos.
Mais ou menos.
Entendeu? Depende. Porque Copacabana é um lugar onde atrai muitas pessoas do mundo todo.
Sim.
Entendeu? Então quando tem muitas pessoas do mundo todo reunidas no mesmo lugar, acaba atraindo também a atenção de muitas outras pessoas da periferia, né, do Brasil, do Rio de Janeiro, né, que são pessoas na sua minoria, acaba sendo pessoas que causam mal, entendeu? Que causam mal, acaba, né, causando mal a outras pessoas. cometendo assalto, cometendo coisa, mas é a minoria. A minoria do Rio de Janeiro é assim. Algo muito. Não, essa minoria, quando vem pra cá e roubam a população, quando a gente pega, apanha só com isso aqui, ó.
Ah, sim. This is what happens when people are robbing here.
Não gostamos de ladrão de jeito nenhum. Não gostamos de ladrão.
Pero yo no me siento acá en peligroso, no más que en Leblon o Ipanema, o como en España o Portugal.
Amigo, hoje em dia tá tranquilo.
En la playa siempre es el mismo. Hay gente todo el mundo.
Sí, claro. Amigo, acá es peligroso como en cualquier otro lugar del mundo.
Sí.
Tiene buena gente, mala gente.
Mala gente, como en todos los lugares del mundo. ¿Y si hay problema acá?
Acá, mi amigo. Para ladrón, tiene un gran amigo.
Sí.
Amigo.
So guys, don't be scared to come to Copacabana, it's nice here.
Amigo,
Copacabana,
YouTuber.
sí. New subscriber guys.
Very good, guys. Very good.
Do it like him.
Amigo, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Obrigado. Bom dia. So, new subscribers, guys. Copacabana is nice, guys. You shouldn't be scared to come here. Just like this guy just said. It's like any other beach in the world. Obrigado. Hã? Tá bom. Obrigado. Wow. Guys, I like Copacabana. It's not as bad as people say it is. It's just a normal beach. Loads of drug dealers around, yes. Loads of drug dealers around. But as that guy just said, it's because there's many people from all over the world coming here. It's a popular beach. And thus, drug dealers from up in the favelas are coming down here to sell drugs to the tourists. It's normal. It's just what happens in a touristic spot. And yeah, it's just the same if you go to a European beach. If you go to Spain, Portugal, Italy, Greece, it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna go to the beach and you're gonna see drug dealers as well. But I reckon here in Rio, it is because, like anywhere in South America, people always say, like, I don't know, kind of South American cities such as Rio, Bogota, Medellin, they're all having like a very dark reputation, a criminal reputation. And those people are always getting a bit scared of coming here. Well, as I always say, guys, it's not dodgier here than up in Europe. But yes, new subscriber, guys, and you're welcome to subscribe as well. When it comes to the drug dealers, they're all living in the favela, and up in the favela, it feels safe, you know. You never get arrested for money or for drugs up in the favela. And here you get arrested a lot, but as long as you say no, I'm not interested, it's gonna be okay. Wow, look how crowded this beach is, guys. It's not even such a sunny day today, but look how crowded it is. I really like Brazil. Brazil is a cool country. Bom dia, tudo bom? Boa tarde. Hã? Não, tá bom. Obrigado. Boa tarde. Good afternoon. Boa tarde. I'm starting to learn, guys. I'm starting to learn. But yes, I've asked about 5 people now about their opinion on Copacabana, whether it's dangerous or not. And I'm always getting the same answer, like it's not more dangerous than any other place. You've got to watch out and stuff. And that's basically how I'm feeling when I'm here. Seeing loads of hustlers around, but apart from that. One thing I've got to tell you guys is that I've just realised that there ain't no gringos around here. I think the gringos are all down in Ipanema. Well, here in Copacabana there ain't no gringos around. It's actually super local around here. Oh, It's actually super local around here. Yeah, I think I've been the only gringo around. É perigoso para você?
Também.
Sim?
Mas não tanto como a TV mente, a TV aumenta.
Sim. Novialmente, Blanc ou que Ipanema?
Mesma coisa.
Mesma coisa. Sim. Então tu preferias acá ou Le Blanc Ipanema?
Eu moro aqui, então eu venho pra cá.
Sim? Acá melhor. Ok. Obrigado. You've heard it, guys. People prefer coming here than to Ipanema and Le Blanc, and they say it's the same thing. She's the third person that taught me that. It's the same thing. So the reputation, this bad reputation of Copacabana, as I expected, seems to be a bit overblown. No, tá bom. Obrigado. Obrigado, não necessito. Obrigado. Bom, Copacabana é bom. So, yeah. You hear this, guys? Come to Copacabana, it's muito legal, muito bom. Muito bom. Obrigado, gente. Bom dia. É muito perigoso. É perigoso, ok.
É perigoso. É um lugar lindo, porém é um pouco agitado, um pouco perigoso mesmo. Mas todo lugar é, né?
Sim. Pero es mais perigoso que Le Blanc e Ipanema?
Isso eu não sei dizer.
É o
Mas
mesmo.
todo lugar é perigoso, mas aqui tá tranquilo.
Sim. Pero tu preferias acá ou Ipanema, Le Blanc?
Eu prefiro Flamengo.
Flamengo?
Eu acho mais bonito.
Ok, Flamengo é mais bonito. Ok. Mais seguro também?
Mais seguro também.
Mais
Também-
seguro. Muito interessante. Próxima vez vou em Flamengo.
Sim, pode ir lá, pode confiar.
Ok. Muito legal. Boa tarde.
Boa tarde.
Obrigado. So, you've heard that, girl. Flamengo is the best and safest beach, apparently, here in Rio. So that's where we're going to head next time when we're here in Rio. As I've said before, I'll be back soon to catch my flight back to Europe. Right, guys, when you are here at Copacabana Beach, make sure to check out. ¿Cuál es tu nombre, amigo?
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Gabriel is a friend from Ecuador. Check out Gabriel's place here. He's got everything. Caipirinha, cervezas, beer, all sorts of beer, you know. And he's got coconut juice, pina colada, mojito, shrimps, fish. You can eat everything you want here, and he's got it all sorted. He's got you sorted, whatever you want. So, make sure to check out Gabriel's place here. ¿Cómo se llama tu lugar?
Ponte do Boa.
Ponte do Boa, 59. So, make sure to come to Ponte do Boa, 59. Point do Boa, 59. Right. Gabriel. Muito bom.
Muito obrigado.
See you around. Right, guys, with the rain starting to approach, I reckon it's a good moment to end this video. The last one, for now, from Rio. There'll probably be more from Rio in a few weeks. But for now, the Brazilian adventure continues, and we'll be heading to our next destination here in this massive country. But in regards to Copacabana, well, I think we've seen in today's video that it ain't more dangerous than any other popular beach in the world. It ain't more dangerous even than any other beach here in Rio, I guess. The only thing is that there are many more drug dealers around, many more hustlers, so you'll probably be hassled a lot more here than in any other beach. So if you want your tranquility on the beach, then Copacabana might not be the first choice for you, because you'll be harassed a lot more here than in the other beaches in this city. But yeah, in regards to safety, it's just the same as in any other beach in the world. You can get robbed in any beach in the world. And yeah, we've not met any gangsters, we've only met some legends. And all the people, all the locals that we've asked about their opinion on Copacabana and safety, they've basically told us the same thing, each and every one of them. That it is dangerous, but not more dangerous than any other place or beach, I should say, in the city. So don't be worried to come here, guys. Brace yourself for some hustlers, but apart from that, don't be scared to come here. And with that being said, it's ciao Rio for now. See you in a few weeks, and yeah, I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Happy New Year to everyone, and yeah, hasta luego, as they say here in Brazil. See you soon, guys. Love you all. Guys, Brazil has got me addicted to açaí. Check it out. Yet again, I'm having açaí. This time here in Copacabana, in the center of Copacabana, basically. And what's pretty cool about Brazil is that you get açaí everywhere, and here in Rio it costs everywhere the same. Like in Copacabana, it's not even more expensive than up in the favela. So I don't know whether it's that healthy. Everyone says it is, but tell me in the comments. I've had açaí every day since I'm here in Brazil, and probably that won't stop before leaving. So yeah, tell me in the comments, guys, especially you Brazilians watching, is açaí healthy? I hope it is, because I'm eating it every day. But anyway, guys, I don't care, I love it, I'm addicted to it. So with that being said, see you in the next one, guys, and viva açaí, viva Brazil.